I look back and I feel like I've always been very true to my gut. And when I was younger, I tried to do what everyone else did and fit in. And, um, because I wanted to be the popular kid. I wanted to be liked, and I fought what I really wanted to do. And over time and growing up, it was, no, I'm different and I get that. So why not just go with my gut? The fear of getting to my deathbed and never doing the things that I wanted to do or try was a greater fear than failure or rejection, if that makes sense.
Totally makes sense. This podcast is really a conversation, so I share in it too, and I live threads of what everyone is communicating, and I relate to it. Like, there's being a founder or starter of something puts you outside the box and like not in the herd, which I always wanted to be a part of, but just never really was a part of it authentically. But at the same time, I'm always in these strings of like, how can I really want to do this one thing? And then this other thing pops up, especially over the last couple of months when I've been doing more community projects and keeping that going. I opened myself up to having these weekly calls where I was just available for anybody that needed anything. We could just talk through it. But what popped up was I have the same thing. I'm not sure this with you yet, but I've been a Reiki master for 30 years, and I've always had this like healing part of myself that I've hidden. And in these calls, without even thinking
Well, it's
about
gonna
it,
come out.
it, it came out. And I started working with people uh, this week, and I had just a really powerful experience of, oh, that's why that happened. That's why I was scared of that back then. But I let go. It made a difference, and just incredible shift. Um, how it's evolved while I was doing all of this other stuff, and have sitting here right in today going, which lane do I go down? And you're making space for there to be two lanes. So I'm just
It
wanted
is.
to, that's like literally what's happening right now in the red hot moment. Like, so thank
I
you
have
for,
I have goosebumps.
that's me too.
I
This is
and
what the
I
show's really,
Yes, because
yeah.
my
Cause
response to that is that the world and culture and society wants us to pick a lane. But in reality, the right lane, there's a third lane, and that lane is you. And it can be
what?
yes. And in that lane,
I've had chills on my legs now. What do you,
and I think that that's because throughout my life, obviously, between the two worlds that I live in, I've often had that inner conversation and dialogue of, am I doing this wrong? And it always comes back to, I want to be authentic to myself. And I'm able to have one foot in each world, and I'm the connector to be able to have those conversations. And oh my gosh, I have so many goosebumps because of who
I
I
do too. I
am.
don't even know what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Because of who I am, I'm able to be in both worlds and give space for people to have hard, peaceful conversations so that we can honestly and openly talk and learn about each other. I think that we have much more in common than what we have not in common or that we disagree on. And if we understand where we all come from, I think it makes a lot more sense